Bulavinaka, everyone. Hello, and you know, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever you're tuning in from. To another episode 3 of Let's Talk Business with myself, Mbao, and Maria. Thank you so much for um, joining us today. So, before we go into our topic for today, I want to give a very quick and brief introduction of myself. My name is Letila, and I am from Fiji, originally from Fiji, and I currently live in New Zealand, Auckland. And I am a mother of two, a wife, and I am a full time online business owner. And on that note, I would like to know how global we are. So, wherever you're listening or tuning in from, please leave a comment of where you're joining us from. We'd love to know, how far we are reaching with this Go Live. We'd really appreciate that. So, without further ado, I will give the floor to um, Maria and our topic for today. So just a um, quick run through of our topic is this is our part 2. Last week we did a part 1 of benefits of being an online business owner. This is our part 2 of it. Part 1 we talked on the flexibility and the community. We talked about the training and the legacy and the mentorship and the masterminds. So this week we wanted to touch on the part 2 of that because there's for us there's a lot of good things about this business and we really wanted to share that. And this week we'll be talking about global reach, time freedom, and automation and accountability. And if we do have time, we will go on to the legitimacy of this business and the uncapped income. So I will hand this time over to Maria. Thank you, Maria. Maria will be giving a brief introduction of herself, and she will be talking about um, the benefits and of this online business on the topic global reach and time. Inaka Maria.
Thank you, Letila. Hello and Bulvanaka, everyone. As Letila has said, my name is Maria. I'm originally from Fiji, mom of three very young boys. I have our youngest here with me, accompanying me at home and in this Go Live. Um, and I am a stay-home mom. And I'm coming to you live now from Ireland, the northern part of Ireland. All right. As Letila have mentioned, we talked about 6 benefits of running this online business. That is, we have find the benefits of it and how it works well around our schedule as a mom and as a wife. Today I'll be speaking on time freedom, especially with me being a stay-home mom to our 3 kids. Um, when I joined this business, this was another peak of why I joined this online business. Being a mom, it might look okay. They don't have much to do at home, but to be honest, I've been in the teaching field, and now to be a stay-home mom is it's more challenging. Even though I got to witness my kids' milestone, but there's more that I learn each day as I journey with my kids. So this business has worked so well for me, especially being a stay-home mom. It has given me time, being with my little ones, still running this digital business on the side. It gives me time to be with them, to play with them, to comfort them, to take them out for play and just enjoying themselves being a child. Not forcing them to be in the adult world, by being with them, letting them growing up as a child. So that is one thing that I enjoyed about this business. It gives me that freedom to be a present mom to our little ones. and it has given me time to spend time together as a family, to go out and take holidays out, and just spend our time together as loved ones. Um, on that note as well, it has reduced stress on the other side, gives me more time to do my exercise. As a stay-home mom, sometimes I even find it hard to go out, take a walk. But running this business on the side, it didn't stop me from having that time to go out and take a walk with the kids and enjoying our time together. So it allows me and gives me the time freedom to spend time with our loved ones. And the global reach. As I joined in this business, I was wondering, because I'm not so active on social media. Letila will know the type of person I am then and I am today. Social media was mostly used for, to get in touch with my family back at home and friends, getting updates on what's going on back home. It was never for go live. It was never for business, nothing like that. But today I didn't know that I'll be reaching other countries, that I'll be going, to reach other business partners and more people using this platform. Because running the business, we mostly use the social media platform. And today's world is mostly everything is going digital. So we get to reach loads and lots of people. Now we're getting global, and with a business running globally, we get to reach lots of people across the world. So these are the two peaks and two benefits of running this online business that I find it very interesting, and two other things that made me join this business as well. Nakaletila, that's all from me. I'll give the floor back to you and Bao. Sorry, we're getting noisy from here.
Oh, we love it. Thank you so much. We love that he's cheering you on. And, this just shows, there's nothing, this business runs while you can still be there for, especially us who have little children. I myself also have a little one, and they do require a lot of our time. So that's one of the biggest things that we're grateful for. And Ba will be sharing her story soon. Just touching on what Maria Luisa had said. Yes, I definitely can vouch for that. To be honest, when we started on this online business, and Maria joined me, I was not, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit nervous for her, because I knew, because me and Maria, we went to teaching college together, so I already knew part of who Maria was, and I knew that in order to do this business, you had to have some social media presence, and it was a bit. I was nervous on her behalf when she had started this business, but I can definitely see that she's very different from when she had started till now. She's actually, it has it's not the same person, still the same Maria, but just more open minded, I can say. And I love, the biggest thing for me is because I've worked with as a teacher. So when I come into this business and I'm mentoring, it's so beautiful to watch the transition of people that I've taught. And, Bao will come on soon and she will share her experience. And Bao is another one that, I have also witnessed the growth and, inspiring. Both these ladies are very inspiring in their own right. They have their own stories to tell, and very unique stories to tell. So, I'm very, very honored to be able to be witnessing these kind of growth through this business, which I wouldn't have been able to witness if I were doing something else. The global reach that Maria had touched on, like it's so global. Like literally, we are right now, me and Bao in New Zealand, different parts of Auckland, and Maria's in Ireland. She's in the UK, and we are able to still collaborate. We struggled a little bit with our timing today with the time difference, but that's the beauty about the business. Like no one's gonna be breathing down your neck like a boss. If like that kind of guilt you would usually feel for a job. Here we talk about it, we learn from it. We made some errors along the way, we learn from it and we grow. We love to see that, witnessing these changes, because the moment we tell ourselves that we can't learn anymore, there's nothing more to learn, then you literally just, you indirectly just killing yourself, because we are supposed to grow and keep learning till the day we die. That's how, I believe that's one of the beautiful things about humans. We grow, we learn. Everything is just learning and growing, and there's always new things to learn and to grow from. And thank you, Maria, for that. We will move on now to Bao, who will speak on the automation and accountability aspect of the benefits of owning your online business. But before she touches on that, she will just give a brief introduction of herself, and she will talk on her topic. Vinaka Bao.
Vinakaletila, name Bulabinaka Doksara, for those of you who are watching. Back here in New Zealand, it's about 11 p.m. But anywhere around the world, welcome. My name is Bao Williams. I'm originally from Fiji, and I'm residing here in New Zealand with my family, my husband, and we do have 2 adult children and 3 grandchildren. Yes, so we have been in this business for just a little over a year now. Thoroughly enjoying the challenge, and yes, I can vouch for what Letila had just said. Before we came into this business, I was just like Maria. Facebook was just, the social media. I was just not really part of the social media as such, other than just, for social interaction, with family back home or with family around the world. I never knew that we could do business, utilizing the social media platforms. So it was a lot of learning, a lot of a lot of first. Although in our case, because we were just never really part of the social media platforms, but it is through this business, through this business model, we've had some courage, took some courage, and try and launch this business online. We were really sold about the business model, especially one that I will be discussing tonight, the automation, the flexibility and the automation of this business. It is, I think, when I'm not a computer savvy, when we were, go back a year ago, when that was sold to us, that about 90% of the business, it's run by automation. I said, wow, that is, was one of the perks that sold it to us. Yeah, why not? So, and it didn't take us long to, I mean, for me personally, it didn't take me long to say yes to that because, more than half, more than 90% of you, as a business owner, as planting a new business, uh, it is required of you to be able to run your business or to start up your business. That has been done automate, like on a auto system. That is just an amazing. We just found that really, really amazing, and it was an eye opening for us that that some business models are can be as such. Yeah, so that was really sold to us, and then even today, to reflect on what we have learned on. But comes with automation comes with the training as well. So that was a challenge as it is. But once it took us a few months to try and learn or go through the training. The beauty of this business that is, you work at your own pace. No one, like Letty said, no one is, telling you, or your boss telling you to hurry up with the training. For David and I, we took our time. It's not because we just took our time because we needed to know, the background of how this business works, and it took us quite a few months to really to complete the training. And the beauty of this business, it's the training is there. So the training is there to be able to teach you how to to run the business. So different. So the automation in the business was one of the one of the benefits, huge benefits that that sold for us. And secondly, what was the other one? The accountability. The accountability, it is because although you're in a community, you own your own business, so you're accountable to yourself. First and foremost, you're accountable to yourself, to run your business. If you want to run a business, to obviously there's a reason. Everyone has different reasons why they start their own business. Why they want to start their business. You're accountable to yourself, and you're accountable to the system is in place, the policies, the procedures in place that you need to follow as well. Yeah, just like any other business, it's a legitimate business. So I just really encourage anyone who is wanting to, or looking for a smart way of running a business. If you're a busy person, please, don't hesitate to, to reach out because it could work. It could work for you as well. Okay, I think that is just for me. Maybe Letila, I can hand it over to you.
Thank you so much, Bao. That was amazing. What Bao had just touched on, the automation and accountability, and like we've said, I can definitely vouch for the fact that yes, Bao and Dave did take their time to go through things, and that's what we love, because everyone learns at a very different pace. Some people are very fast learners. Some people are fast learners, but they just like to take their time in trying to get to really understand things. And there's a lot of variables that go into, how much effort you can put into your training. So that's what, Bao and Dave was drawn to that because they're very busy people aside from this online business. Bao and her husband Dave also have both still working full time. They absolutely adore their grandkids. They are committed to helping, raising their grandkids, who I know go over to their home every weekend. So they really do have a full on schedule. And that's not even, they have this online business, and then they have their own, they are property investors as well. So that's another big portion of their time. So how much effort that they can give into their business, it will differ from mine and from Maria, and from everyone else. And automation for them is something that is so important for them to be able to run their business, because of course, if they don't have the automation going, because they have so much happening, it's going to be really difficult for them to be able to be um, physically be somewhere to be able to be running a business. That's just not tangible for them to do. And then accountability, which Bao has touched on, which is so true. Like at the end of the day, for us, we are just messengers of this business. Like we are just wanting to tell you that that people are ordinary people just like us are earning money online, and so can you if you are open enough to let us teach you and mentor you. Um, Other than that, that's all we can do. We can only tell you about this. For us to run your business for you, we cannot do that. You will have to be accountable for your own business and accountable for making sure that you are, um, you're actually there for your business. Because as much as we would love to, we just physically we cannot be running everyone's business. You need to be accountable for that. And the other thing that I just wanted to just briefly touch on was, um, you know, um, because we are such a large community, um, and there's different people from all parts of the world that do this business, and it's not hard for you to find an accountability partner. You know, for a brief time, me and Maria, we were accountability partners, and it's just something where if you've got goals that you want to achieve, an accountability partner is someone who just checks in with you to see how far along is that goal coming. Things like that, they matter because sometimes it's hard to be accountable for yourself. So, but when you have an accountability partner and they know, you both know the goals, it places you, puts you in a position where I have to do it now, because now someone else knows about the goals that, like you set a date by this time. Probably I want to have done this, some you want to do something. So because someone else knows, so now naturally as humans we are going to want to complete that, because you're accountable to someone else now, not only to yourself. So that's what another thing, that I love about this business. You can look for accountability partners as well if you wanted to, if you find difficulty to be accountable to yourself about, certain things that needs to be completed in your business. And now for the very last two topics, I will very briefly touch on these: the legitimacy of the business and the uncapped income. So, the legitimacy of this business, I always put it this way: um, us being here right now, especially on Go Lives, that should show you that this is a legitimate business. Why? Because I know these ladies too, we would never ever put our names and our faces and our families' faces on something that's not legit. Okay, we are we are totally invested in this business because it is legit. It is working for thousands of people. It's working for us, and it can for you as well. So for me, when I came into this business, it was just, is this business real? Um, I knew that I needed to invest money, but I wanted to know, is it real? Because I'm going to invest money. The least that I want to know is that, am I investing it in something that's real or not, or a scam? That was my biggest fear. My biggest fear was putting money towards something that was a scam. That, really, because I know of a lot of people who have gone through that, family and friends. So that scared me when I came to this business. When I came across this business, that was the biggest thing for me. So once I found out that this was a legitimate business, it was green light for me. Everything else didn't matter because I knew that, yes, this business required money to be invested, but I trust that the people who have led me to this business are legit. I did my due diligence, I did my research once I was happy with what I had found out, and that, as long as it was a legit business, then yeah, I was totally, for it. The other thing about this business is, um, it is, you can um, file for your returns on this business, because you when you start earning, you can go and register your business as a sole trader here in New Zealand. I'm not sure, you will have to do your research of where you are in this world, what country and what. And I know for a fact in Fiji as well, sole trader, you'll have to file for that under sole trader. But that's here in New Zealand, it falls under that category because you're your own boss. You know, in a nutshell, um, what we do is affiliate marketing. Okay, affiliate marketing means there is a business, there's a company, well-known company, which we attach ourselves to these high-ticket companies, and we they do the logistic sides for us. Okay, we do the contracts and all of that, and then they take care of the logistics, which is what we love as well, because we don't get to look at those logistics, because that would be too much and too overwhelming. you know um, we love that we get to have high commissions, because it's high ticket affiliate marketing, high ticket products. We get high end commissions. So they match up. You have to think that if you're gonna invest in something which is cheap, you're gonna get a cheap return. You know, low investment, low commission. That's how it would work. Whereas us, the business model we are in, high investment, high commission. Okay, that's how it goes. Goes hand in hand that way. And then the uncapped income, there's no limit in this in how much you can earn in this business. We limit ourselves only when in this business. Online community that we are in, to date, sometimes my jaw still drops when I see the income, the potential income in this business, and I'm so filled with so much joy that I'm in a community that's like this, because it inspires me that one day that will be me inspiring others. Okay, one day it'll be Mbao inspiring others, one day it'll be Maria inspiring others, because our community is just built with so much integrity and trust in each other. We love what we do. We love that we, in a job, there's only a certain amount of money that you can get. Once you reach that cap, that's it. Whereas here, we see people. It's amazing to see the stories. Like, we get emotional. I mean, these ladies know too. We've watched so many masterminds where people cry, and you know, it, and we are just so happy to be part of everyday normal people who are changing their lives and their families' lives, and they're also changing our lives, because their stories, they inspire us. And um, we see that there's no income cap in this business. We've yeah um it still amazes me today, to be honest. And I've been in the business now for 2 years, and till date I'm still like amazed with the stories that we see, and the lives that are continuing to be changed in a good way in this business. So I want to take this time to thank these two beautiful ladies for using their time to come on and join me in this Go Live today. And I want to also thank you all for those of you who um, joined us today. Um, so Chosateki has just. Mbula Chosateki, thank you for the question. Please just message any one of us, and we can, let you know on how you can get started. Okay. So just like how Chosateki had just mentioned there, he's inquiring how he can start his online business. The very first thing, and we'd like to also invite you guys. Today we had one webinar. We'll have another live one on Friday. Our webinars is very important. That's your starting point of finding out whether this business is for you or not for you. Please reach out to any one of us, and we will give you, the steps that you need to take in order to watch that webinar. The first step is registering. So just message any one of us, and we will guide you through that. But definitely, the webinar is a must watch. Do not skip watching. Do not skip that webinar. And yeah, like I say, if you don't have time to watch the webinar, then maybe this business is not for you, because that webinar is so, it's very important in just deciding, firstly up here, deciding here if this business is really for you or not for you. So we would like to invite you guys to that. If you have time, there'll be a live webinar on Friday, but reach out to one of us and we will direct you on that. So from us to you, thank you. Thank you all for joining us, and God bless, and we'll see you all next week. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Bye.